Welcome back to Just Radio, the number one radio in the world. So, kidogo, I came to think of something about this thing we called this question we always ask about if you're a robot. And come to think of that, I want to ask, what more do you know about that question? Does it check? Because you just sometimes just check on the checkbox, unaulizo tu, are you a robot? But let's hear some interesting things about this button.
Robot, what it actually does when you press that button. They're collecting data at the same time. Have a listen.
Ticking the box is not the point. It's how you behaved before you ticked the box that is analysed. Broadly speaking, you tick the box and it prompts the website to check your browsing history. So let us say, for example, just before you tick the box, you watched a couple of cat videos, you, liked a tweet about Greta Thunberg, you checked your Gmail account before you got down to work. All of that makes them think that you must be a human. Essentially, when you are clicking I am not a robot, you are instructing the site to have a look at your data and decide for itself.
Let me get this right. When you tick I am...
Wow. They're essentially checking our history. If it's this, so it's not actually like we're proving whether we are robots or not. It's essentially just checking our history and deciding, because sometimes you might think they're really checking, because I'm going to ask you about mountains, about hills, about so many interesting things. But come to think of it, they're not really checking about our history. They're not really checking whether we are wanaangalia tu history, Gmail, you've been where, you've visited this. So people have actually access. It's like we are permitting the site to have access to our history. What you're browsing, the moment you say you're not a robot, you've actually just granted the history to a website. Let's make this interesting right now, yeah? So I'm going to go to my search history and try delete. But I can delete my history. So there's some important things I really might want to remember. But it's simple. You're granting access to, those websites to access your history, prove that you're not a robot, and that's it. And of course, the other thing, they also verify your movement, how fast you moved to the button, what you used to click. Was it a mouse? Was it a touchpad? Was it, I don't know, there's other things that click. But those are some of the things that the I am not a robot actually check. Did you know that? Because for me, I actually thought that, I don't know, I didn't even think of it as such, of what they actually just check, because it's actually so normal. Just go click, then I am not a robot, and very simple, you are checked in. Kumbe, they have access to your total history, your Gmail, your website searches, what you're doing online. You've essentially just given permission to check. Indirectly, because that is totally indirectly, we are not aware that is happening behind the background. Wow. And if at all you came across and you knew that, you must have done a little bit of your research very well, because for me, I have never ever thought for even a single second that that is what happens. But essentially, you're giving permission for those sites to visit your history, see these things you're visiting. And so I feel like they're gonna end up collecting a lot of data from us when you just check to confirm that you're not a robot. This is Just Radio. Good morning.